exhibit marked 11P.
It is. It is the same hearing protection that I collected that day.
Okay, the hearing protection you collected?
Yes, sir.
And reflected in the photograph 250?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Your Honor, at this time I'd like to offer State's Exhibit 11P.
Is there any objection?
Just 401, please.
Okay, over the defense objection, State's Exhibit 11P as in Paul for identification will be received at 2:59.
And at this time, Sergeant Crespo, I want to show you the State's Exhibit 11M.
That is the Cabela bag I collected on that date.
Described and you took photographs of them.
Yes.
Photographs we just showed. I just showed.
Yes, sir.
All right, Your Honor, this time I'd like to offer State's Exhibit 11M.
Defense?
Rule 401 again.
Okay, over the defense objection, State's Exhibit 11M as in Mary will be received as 260.
Then after you were in the east stairwell, Sergeant, did you have occasion to go to the west stairwell?
Yes, sir.
I want to show you State's exhibits marked 11S, 11T, 11U, 11W, and 11X. And I ask you, Sergeant, if you can take a look at these photographs and see if you recognize what those are, please.
Yes. It's the first floor landing of that stairwell.
The west stairwell?
Yes, the west stairwell. The same, that west stairwell, first floor landing. Again, it's the same west stairwell over by the emergency exit by the stairwell. And then it's a photograph of a fired cartridge.
Commonly called a casing?
Commonly called a casing, yes. And another photograph of a fired casing.
Your Honor, and you took these photographs?
I did.
And they truly accurately depict the casings and the doorway and the west stairwells you saw on February the 14th, 2018?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, at this time I'd like to offer 11X, 11W, 11U, 11T, and 11S.
Is there any objection?
No, ma'am.
Okay, without objection, 11S, like Sam, will be received as 261. 11T, like Tom, will be received as 262. 11U will be received as 263. 11W, 264, and 11X, like X-ray, 265.
Thank you, Your Honor. I want to show you now State's Exhibit marked 11V, like in victory.
Yes.
See if you can identify that.
These are the two fired casings that I collected from that
I'm sorry,
stairwell.
ma'am.
These are the two fired casings that I collected from that stairwell.
From the west stairwell?
Yes, the west stairwell, which is also known as 1200A.
Okay. And the west stairwell is 1200B?
The east stairwell.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, this time I'd like to offer State's Exhibit 11B.
Is there any objection?
No, ma'am.
State's Exhibit 11V, like Victor, without objection, will be received as State's 266.
Sergeant Crespo, now I want to show you State's Exhibit 261. And you described that there was a casing there near the doorway, the west doorwell.
Yes.
All right, could you know how to use the telestrator?
No. Is it with my finger or is there a?
With one of
Okay.
the colors.
Okay.
Okay, that's one casing. Okay. And this door, to my right, that leads out to the outside, correct?
Yes, it does. It's from the stairwell to the outside.
Okay. And now I want to show you State's Exhibit Mark 265. And that's the other casing.
Yes.
So they're the two casings you found in the west stairwell, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a 264 close-up. Is that right?
Yes.
And show you State's Exhibit Mark 263 as kind of a perspective shot. So the door leading to the outside would be where?
There's two doors leading to the outside, one from the stairwell, which says exit, and then the other two doors are in the hallway of the first floor, which you see to the right. But from that stairwell, the exit door, the one that's right there, exit is the only door to the stairwell.
All right, now I'm going to show you State's Exhibit marked 105. It's already been introduced in evidence. And you recognize who that is?
Yes, sir.
All right, who is that?
That's Scott Weiss.
Aaron Weiss?
Aaron Weiss, yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
And this would be on the other side of that door?
Yes.
And State's Exhibit 104, Aaron Weiss, correct?
Yes, that's Coach Weiss.
Let me show you now. On the other side of this doorway, in State's Exhibit 105, I want to show you State's Exhibit marked 24I. Do you recognize that?
Yes.
You know who that is?
Yes.
Who is that?
That's victim Madam Pollock.
Are you sure that's not Jamie Guttenberg outside the door? This is on the first floor.
This is the first floor.
Right. You don't recognize who that is?
I don't right now, no.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
can't recognize that.
Okay. All right, after you were in the west stairwell, where did you go?
I went to the third floor. I went back to the east stairwell, and then I went up to the third floor.
Okay. And did you go to what part of the third floor did you go to first?
From the east stairwell, entering that end towards, which the classroom over there was 1256. That's where I came in, which would be our.
All right. Did you ever go to the third floor west stairwell?
Did I ever go through the west stairwell? Yes.
Okay. Let me show you State's Exhibits marked 12N, 12G, and 11Z. And ask you if you can identify those photographs.
Yes,
All right. Did you take those photographs?
I did.
And do those photographs accurately and truly depict the third floor west stairwell landing as they existed when you were there on Wednesday, February the 14th, 2018?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd like to offer State's Exhibits 12N, 12G, and 12Z.
Is it 12Z or 11?
11Z.
Okay. Is there any objection?
Yes, ma'am, just incorporate all grounds for objection as detailed in DMIL 12, please.
Okay, thank you, so noted. Great. States Exhibit 11Z like zebra will be received as 267. States 12G as in George will be received as 268. And states 12N like Nancy will be received as 269.
I'm going to show you now State's Exhibit Mark 267. Sergeant, tell us what that is.
That is a black vest. It's an Empire
All right,
vest.
you want
It's
to circle
you-
the vest, please?
It's used to carry magazines.
You got to get
It's an Empire black vest used to carry magazines, which a magazine is what you would put bullets into. And that vest had 5 magazines stored in it, along with, has different pockets. In the right pocket, it had an ID to the Nassau County Police, to Roger Cruz. So when I took everything out of that vest, I found 5 magazines, one of 40 capacity, which basically what that would mean is that it holds 40 bullets. The rest of 30 capacity is what came out of that vest. Then you'll see it is a Smith & Wesson MP15 rifle, and it is loaded, which meaning that the magazine is in the well and ready to be fired.
Was
and
there
then-
one in the chamber?
There was one in the chamber.
Okay. What does that mean?
That it's ready to pull the trigger and fire.
Okay. And did you collect the vest and the 5 magazines?
I did.
And did you collect the Smith & Wesson M&P15 TF16214? That's a serial number, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you collected that?
Yes.
And you collected the round that was in the chamber and the 23 rounds that were in the magazine,
Yes.
correct? Okay, and I want to show you now State's Exhibit 268. Is that a close-up of the vest as you found it?
Yes.
Okay, and State's Exhibit 269, is that where the rifle was?
Yes.
Would you do me a favor and circle where the rifle? Now I want to show you. A. It's safe.
TF16214.
Okay. Is that the rifle that you collected on the 3rd floor stairwell?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to offer 12A.
Is there any objection?
Rule 401 and 403, please.
Over the defense objection, what's been marked for identification as 12A will be received as 270.
Showing you now State's Exhibit 12C. And State's Exhibit 12E. Recognize that.
Yes. The live round that was found in
In
that
the chamber?
stairwell. This is, yes, my chamber round, that's why it's separated. And then this is the 23 rounds that came out of the magazine. They're separated because they're separated by head stamp. So basically a head stamp is the brand of the ammunition. So if we look at it as, like, say, pocketbooks, you have Gucci as a G, Fendi as an F, Louis Vuitton as an LV. Well, all the companies, manufacturers for ammunition will have their head stamp and their lettering on it. That's how we can tell different ammunition. So I separated it by the different
Okay,
companies.
what are the ammunition?
The ammunition on this one is going to be 20 marked LC and 3 PMCs.
Okay.
Which are down here.
Okay. Your Honor, at this time, I'd like to offer State's Exhibit 12E and 12C.
Is there any objection?
Just for 401, please.
Over the defense, objection states 12C as in Charlie for identification will be received as 271, and 12E will be received as 272.
Okay, so I think at this point, I'm going to show you, and offer you to look at State's Exhibit 12F.
Yes. This is the vest that I collected from that stairwell. As you can tell, so it was an Empire. It's an Empire brand vest. And this here is where the pouches where you would put the magazines that I had found. And then up here on the right side, as I stated, was where the Nassau County Police.
Okay, and let me show you State's Exhibit 12H.
Right. So it was in this pocket here.
Okay, and that's the Roger Cruz identification?
This is the Roger Cruz Nassau County Police
Okay.
badge.
And you found 5 magazines in the vest, correct?
5 magazines, yes.
And at this time, I'd like to offer State's Exhibit 12H and State's Exhibit 12F.
Defense, any objection?
No objection to 12F and object to Rule 401. I'm sorry, no objection to 12H, but we do object to 12F on 401, please.
Okay, over the defense objection, 12F as in Frank will be received as 273, and 12H will be received as 274.